Hello instructors, this is editing your assessment properties. It's another 5-minute video from Terry Gleason, and today we're discussing setting the release duration and the date and the time for your assessments in CE8. This is a PDF document that I created in acrobat.com, and I have now recording a video over it using Jing from TechSmith. So 5 minutes, I got to get through my slides, so I'm going to go to the next slide. Notice that when we edit properties in a CE8 assessment, we need to be in the Build tab. So I have a title for my slide. I showed an image of the 3 tabs in the top of the screen for CE8, and then I indicated which one to use with the star. It's a little bit of overkill, but just to be sure. And so we're in the Build tab, and we're going to choose Assessments from the left-hand navigation bar in CE8. I put a gray arrow there, and so everybody can see we're going to click on Assessments, and then I'm going to go to my next slide, and there I have an assessment that's available to me in the Build tab. It's hidden, so you could practice with this if you wanted to set up your own assessment, and the students wouldn't be able to see it because if I went to the Student tab, it would be hidden. So notice my gray arrow is pointing at the Action menu, and I'm letting you know that I'm going to the Action menu so I can get my drop down, and then I'm going to click Edit Properties. You can see my pointer there. I'm going to edit properties, and you'll see in the next slide when I edit properties, it gives me a new screen, and I can scroll down to duration. That's at the bottom of my screen here, and I've put pink or salmon arrow and a little note that says use whole number. The instructor decided that they would release their test to students for 1 3/4 hours or 1 hour and 45 minutes. I put in 1.75, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to get an error from CE8 at the end of my video saying that I need to use a whole number. So something to keep in mind, use a whole number. You might as well go to 2 hours, and that'll simplify things a little bit. So I'm going to go to my next slide because now I have set my duration. This is the time that the test or the assessment is open to an individual student who is making an attempt. And it looks like there will only be one attempt in this for this assessment for these students. So I'll go to my next slide. And here's my next slide. This is dates available. Now what I've done on my last screen, I just had to scroll down and find dates available, and then here's my arrow pointing to it, and I'm going to click that link, and my next screen will show my dates available. There it is, and I have a gray arrow pointing to my calendar icon so that I'm setting my date with my calendar icon, and I'm not keying the date in with my keyboard or keypad if you're on an iPad, but use the icons, don't use your keyboard. And that's the same for the time. Use your clock icon, don't key in the time with your keyboard. Okay, so now I'm going down. I've got my time set. I've got my duration set. I'm going to my next slide. Notice this is as I promised. I got an error when I tried to save. Make sure, and you'll see in the movie at the bottom of the page that there's a save button. As a matter of fact, I actually can go back and show you. There's the save button. Make sure you click save, or else you won't be able to save your changes that you've made. But this is a error box here. CE8 threw an error telling us make sure you use a whole number. So I hope this helps instructors to be able to set their assessment properties for duration and time and date. Thank you very much. See ya.